It's my feel-good breakfast show.
For every vital supplement you purchase, R1 will be donated to the Vital Foundation to support organizations that fight women and child abuse. R1 makes a difference.
Well, it is back to school for most of us tomorrow or even next week, and we need to get into that routine again. Well, perhaps you're also back at work this week, and we wish you a happy new year. But while we're getting started with preparing, we also want to get into the routine of a healthy diet. And packing those lunch boxes, we're probably going to need some advice for 2015. Here with us, Andrea du Plessis, our vital expert. Morning, Andrea.
Hi, good morning.
Welcome to the show. Now, along with the holiday, we realized it was a long, very festive holiday with a lot of good eating. But now we need to plan our lunch boxes, getting us into the routine of a regular healthy diet. What is that?
Well, healthy diet always consists of fresh vegetables and fruits and healthy proteins. We know that it's easy to pack a sandwich for lunch, but we're not going to talk about that today. We're going to focus on how to include more proteins, vegetables and fruits.
So let's talk about fruit and vegetables. How much is enough?
Well, if we start with fruit, first of all, we have to consider that it contains natural sugars. So we don't want to overconsume or consume too much of that. What I've got on display here, for example, are berries. And berries are low in sugar, but they're not easy to pack into a lunchbox. So you need some tools or toolkit. So these mini lunch boxes are ideal to put a few berries, and these can be packed into your little cooler bag or into a larger lunchbox. So berries are ideal for those that are wanting the benefit of fruit but not the sugar.
And I see that this table looks so healthy and it looks really, really good. If I think of the festive season, you're definitely in good hands here. How do we include healthy proteins? We spoke about the sandwich, which is the easy way out, but where's the healthy proteins?
Well, we've got a few examples here of protein foods, nuts. So you get a variety of nuts, mixed nuts and trail mixes, also little cheese portions. There's some biltong sticks and even nut and seed bars. So these give you a few options of including proteins in the lunchbox, and very convenient, as you can see, for a lunchbox.
Now, if you had to put this whole buffet spread in front of me, I'd probably take everything for lunch. Portion size. How do we know how much to pack, whether it's for work or school?
Well, with regards to protein, obviously these are all already measured out, so that would give a good indication of how much protein you would need as a lunchbox snacks. For vegetables, you can eat as much as you want. For children, I think that aren't that used to eating vegetables, the best ones to start with would be these sugar snap peas or mange two, whatever you want to call it. Also these little baby carrots and tomatoes.
They love these, hey?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And once again, they can go into these smaller lunch boxes. Where we have to be careful with portion sizes would be with fruit juices and dried fruit, because they're concentrated.
Right.
So if your child is very active, water would be the best fluid to pack in to drink, but fruit juices for active kids is a good idea.
I was going to ask you about fruit juices because it's packed with sugar. How much is enough of that? How many do you send with your kid to school? I see there's 2 of them here, but is that okay for a first break and second break, or do you send 1?
Look, fruit juices are sweetened with natural fruit sugars, so they are typically very concentrated unless you made it at home, freshly squeezed juice, or if you buy it at a place where they squeeze it freshly. So I would say if your child is not active, rather give fresh fruit and then water. But if they're very active, they need that extra energy, then a small juice box is ideal. Those larger juice bottles contain a bit too much for most people.
I like how you refer to the larger juice bottles, because that's what normally appeals to most of us. Listen, this looks amazing. The spread is great. And again, Happy New Year. It's good to have you back. Andrea, our vital expert with us in studio, giving us some advice on what to pack in our lunch boxes, whether you aren't going to school or even to the office this morning, and it's very easy to do. Well, something else that's happening in our studios this morning, it's back to school, and I must say, we all need to get our haircuts going. Now, if you're going back to school tomorrow, you might have to leave it up to your mum to cut your hair. But in our studio this morning, the action is live, and Gray's got more.